It's related to algae blooms in Lee County. Blue-green algae was found in samples near the Davis boat ramp. Caution's now advised there, and it joins an existing alert at Orange River and Manatee Park. But an earlier health alert at Lover's Key has been canceled. Again, visit fox4now.com for updated alerts as we get them. Blue-green algae is something monitored year-round in Florida, but experts say a hurricane would only increase the potential for more blue-green toxins heading into southwest Florida. I talked to James Evans from a local environmental organization earlier today to discuss Elsa's impact on our area. Drone video from the Sanibel-Captiva Conservation Foundation shows the accumulation of blue-green algae at the Franklin Lock structure, as well as Moorhaven near the lake. James Evans says Lake Okeechobee does have an active bloom happening currently, but the level itself is at an operational level for now.
Between 12.5 and 15.5 feet. So we're actually in a pretty good spot, which means that we have a good bit of capacity in the lake to absorb a lot of rainfall.
Looking at the waters on the West Coast and out of the Caloosahatchee, what are the big concerns as Elsa approaches or threatens?
Yeah, of course, Elsa's influence on water quality really depends on, how much rainfall we get and where Elsa makes landfall. Of course, as it crosses over Cuba or Hispaniola and then, of course, Cuba, we're going to have to see how the storm is arranged after it makes its way through the Florida Straits. But if it were to, pass right over Lake Okeechobee, of course, that has the highest potential for large amounts of rainfall. So our impacts would be mostly rainfall and runoff and the nutrients that come in that runoff. So that's what we're, monitoring very closely right now. Unfortunately, what that could mean is later down the road, the Army Corps could have to make what are called regulatory discharges, where they release water to the estuaries to the east and west. And then, of course, that could mean additional nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus that could feed those algae blooms that exist in the river and estuary today, or potentially feed red tide in the future.
Well, Evans says their scientists will be closely monitoring Hurricane Elsa using a real-time monitoring network, and their findings will be made available for you, the public, to see in their weekly Caloosahatchee and estuary condition report.